Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kol Hala Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the hopefully elect of Israel scattered in all four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity. Once again, back at it, your brother Ash representing Warriors for Yahweh Shai in the city of Toronto, back at it again, man. Get right into the precept, street ministry. Our first precept. This is Job 21, verses 27, and it reads, "The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him." And who's that? The his, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Not to mention the 2/3, man, of our people, man, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Who are not hearkening to the word of the Lord, who've not taken heed of the message that is distributed all over the earth through the prophets, messengers, and warners. They have to answer to the Heavenly Father, man. You know? And the earth shall be back in its rightful place soon, man. But right now, it's being destroyed by our oppressor, man, Esau, Edom, working on the left-hand side, man. And the biggest mistake that our, the so-called the Christians, and all the other doctrines that are not of the truth, they believe that, Satan is a different entity as fighting against the Heavenly Father, man. When in truth, the Heavenly Father created the wicked, man. He created Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He created evilness on this planet Earth, working on the left-hand side through our oppressors, man. And some of our people are taking heed to this wickedness and taking part of it, man. And now all of them will be and all of them will have to face their judgment from the Heavenly Father, man. So this world is going out, man, and the new one's coming in, man. So right now we're experiencing the transition, man. This present and current world which is being destroyed. The Heavenly Father gave a time limit for Esau, Edom to run this planet Earth. That time period is running out, man. And everybody who takes sides with the oppressor working on the left-hand side will face their demise also. Let's get some more meat, man. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. This is Isaiah 47, verses 6, and it reads, "I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance, and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." The Heavenly Father gave us to the oppressor, man, We didn't hearken to the word of the Heavenly Father, so we have to face that judgment, that punishment, man. So everything we're experiencing is simulations, events, and we have to experience them and go through them, as a purge, for our rebelliousness, man. But the Heavenly Father will still, bring us back to our natural tongue, our natural heritage, which is Israel, man. We are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. It's about to rain, but Lord willing, hold up a little bit. I might have to relocate. Let's get the rest of these precepts in the meantime. This is Isaiah 47, verses 7, and it reads, "For thou hast said it, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay those things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art giveth to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, and sayest in thy heart, I am, and now else besides me I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know thy loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in the moment, in one day, the loss of children and the widowhood, and they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of their sorceries, and thy great abundance of thy enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeketh me. The widow stocketh the wisdom of thy knowledge, and hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolate shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So the Heavenly Father has you in this bubble, man, thinking that you're getting away with all your wickedness, your sinful, your deeds, and the Heavenly Father is going to suddenly just destroy you, man. It's easy to deceive the wicked, man, and our people, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who think they're in a comfort position, man. He gives you a little taste of so-called freedom, whatever. He makes you engage in opportunities to get a little money here and there, but the sacrifices that you have to do in order to achieve those things is damaging and destroying your soul, man. And the Heavenly Father is taking notes, man, And everybody has a price to pay in this world, man. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. If it's good and righteousness and you strive to please the Heavenly Father to the best of your ability, you have a reward coming to you, man. Prosperity, and abundance. And if you're doing wickedness and causing, evil intentions and doing, things that are abominable to the Heavenly Father, you have a price to pay also, man. And that's death and destruction, man. We're coming in the time of the end of this civilization, the end of this society, man. Roughly paraphrasing, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So right now, this world is declining fast, man. It may not seem that way because we got to wake up every morning, and we got to do certain things, and we have jobs, and we have responsibilities to take care of. But the Heavenly Father is weeding out this society, man, and everybody else who wants to be a part of it, man, is going to face that destruction, the second coming, that second death, man. Man. At any given moment, all hell could break loose in this world, in this society, man. As this showing you through the media and the news, wars and rumors of wars. Different nations are coming together to join forces against, America, aka Babylon the Great, which will be destroyed, man. But the Heavenly Father has His hand on His elect, hopefully elect, and He's going to protect them, man. Lord willing, we are those men, Lord willing, those who are tuning into this message will take heed, man, because the Heavenly Father will direct you into this truth, man. If you're a part of the elect, the Heavenly Father will guide you towards this ministry, to these lessons that are being pushed out through the highways and the byways, man. Or you could be a scoffer, but really, nothing goes against the truth. Everything aids to the truth. So if you're a scoffer and you have intentions to cause rumors and wickedness, the Heavenly Father could use your argument in defense for the Heavenly Father to put a spirit in another brother to do a lesson that would destroy, your agenda, your plans, man. So everything works ultimately in the Heavenly Father's favor, man. And nothing goes unnoticed, man. And I know sometimes we're going through things, we have to, because that's part of the purification. It's part of the process. In order for us to appreciate what's coming, we have to appreciate pain and suffering, hard times, That's part of the process, man. Well, how easy would it be if we had everything handed to us and we had no struggle, no trial, no test to go through it, We have to go through certain things to become who we really are. The Heavenly Father has His hand on His elect. No matter what we go through, what we endure, we'll always prevail under the power and direction of our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahweh Shai. he saves and delivers, man. You know? Let's get some more meat. This is Ecclesiasticus 33 verses 6. Slovakia. This is Ecclesiasticus 3 verses 17, and it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. So the Heavenly Father has selected men to give warning of his coming, of the destruction of this world, of the destruction of America and the wicked rulers of this world, you know. And it reads, When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou shalt givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in their iniquities, it's like in his iniquity, but the blood I will require at thy hand. So if we're not pushing this truth in sincerity, and in all truth and sincerity, you know, we ourselves will be demised by the Heavenly Father, man. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. And once you fear Him, you're more aware. You're more aware of what you say, do, and what you think, because you don't want you know, your wicked acts, you know, to look bad on the rest of the flock who are in ministry also pushing this word out, you know. So there's a responsibility attached to this ministry. There's a responsibility attached to this word. There's a responsibility to those who are striving to please the Heavenly Father, man. And that's to push the word on the highways and the byways and warn our people of destruction, man, because it surely would come, man. You know, and many of us are not prepared for what to take place, man. We're too caught up, you know, in the past couple of days. There's a lot of sunshine. You know, everybody's, you know, all giddy and happy, buying nice clothes and whatnot. But in due time, man, the Heavenly Father is going to put it to a lock, man. He's going to close it down, you know. He's going to destroy your show. He's going to throw a monkey wrench in the middle of your party, man. And you'll see how powerful the Heavenly Father truly is, man. You know? 1 second. Yeah, we're coming closer and closer to the times, man. You know, the implementation of the CHIP, the Charagma, which will be made mandatory all over the earth. Referring to Revelations 13 to 16 to 18, man. You know, that CHIP, you know, it's not the cell phone, you know, it's not sleeping with white women. It's a chip, man, that will be implanted into your hand or your head, man. You know, and that's already being pushed out already, man. In certain parts of the world, it's being enforced. This is Romans 13 verses 11, and it reads, and what that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. And it's nearer than we believe, man. We're at the front door, man, of this whole society being collapsed, and the Heavenly Father making a grand entrance, man. It's like Yahweh Shai making a grand entrance, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, you know. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lusts thereof. So we got to put on that armor, man, that truth, that wisdom. And that understanding can only be given to us by this Bible, man. You know, has been given to us by the apostles of GMS, starting with our Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar on down. You know, which we believe, you know, that the Lord Yahweh Shai brought us 144% truth, you know, and the proper understanding of the gospel and the truth, man. Slovakia, 1 second. It's slightly raining, but hopefully this will hold up for a bit. This is Thessalonians 2 verses Slovakia. Thessalonians 2 verses 2. It reads, "Now ye beseech you brethren, by the coming of the Lord Yahushua, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind or in troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Yahushua is at hand." And it's at hand, man. "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed." And who's that man of sin? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the son of perdition, who possesseth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he, as Yahweh, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is God. So Esau Edom has a God complex, man. God complex. He thinks he can replace the Heavenly Father. That's why he wants to make the CHIP mandatory and implement that chip into our people, man, to control their whereabouts, take away their debit cards, their visas, their driver's license, their health card, their SIN number, and put a CHIP inside of you, and monitor where you're going, how much money you're making, where you are, and then in a second you go against any law or anything they want to enforce. All they gotta do is just switch it off, and just leave you high and dry, man. And take away that the God gene inside of you, man. And they do that by the foods we eat, the GMO, the chemtrail in the sky through those planes carrying that big fog smoke. Our women are being deceived because they like power, And Esau Edom was in the power seat on the left hand side in this society, so they're cleaving onto the power seat. But the Lord, once He destroys Esau Edom, our women, they'll be destroyed too, because they destroyed us, and it's challenging to be a heterosexual in this society, man. As a straight man, liking women only, This whole society is offensive when you say anything that goes against, the agenda of Esau Edom, man. But the Heavenly Father does not approve of two men and men together, man. So being a man that's attracted only to women, it's challenging in this society, man. But it is what it is, man. And the Heavenly Father is going to make everything the way it should be soon, man. So we can reproduce and build a kingdom for our families and enjoy time and quality time with our families and loved ones, man. This is Revelations 3. This is Revelations 3 verses 10 and Revelations 3 verses 9. It points at 10, but I'll get it. And it reads, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." The Lord has loved us, man. But the small hats, have did a great job of impersonating the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. So these small hats are walking around, playing that, that they are the true Israelites. It's just false, man. Salakia, that's what time is that? Yeah, man. The rain is coming down hard, man. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 of this lesson, man. But Lord willing, it was edifying, man. I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to your Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and a hearty shalom to the hopefully elect. Until next time, kings and sincere sisters who are tuning in, shalom.